Welcome, bartenders, our 45-minute Barre Fusion class number 5. We need today a chair, your bar. Make sure it doesn't have wheels. Make sure it's not going to slide on you. You can put a mat underneath it, or I have a heavy weight placed on the chair seat of my bar. You'll also need a mat and 2 weights. If you don't have dumbbells at home, you can use 2 items from your pantry. Remember that a carton of chicken stock weighs 2 pounds. I am not wearing shoes. I have bare feet. I have some grippy socks on so I don't slide. So there is no jumping. This is a low impact class, but your heart rates will get elevated. We'll do a warm up. We'll do some bar work, and then we'll do the fusion part, the upper body and core. So let's get started with that warm up. I'm going to back up so you can see me head to toe and start marching. Pump the arms. We're going to warm up in all 3 planes of motion. So the motion that we walk in, that forward motion, that's called the sagittal plane. So let's start off with that one. That's the one we're most used to because we walk more than we sidestep, unless you're a crab. So let's start with that marching motion, then we'll add some knee lifts in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knee lifts. Alternating knee lifts. Keep the spine tall. Engage those abdominal muscles. You can do whatever you want with your arms. You can even keep them on your hips if you like. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to march. We'll put those 2 together. We're going to march forward, 1 knee lift, and then march backwards, 1 knee lift. I'll count you down in 4, 3, 2, march forward, 4, 3, 2, lift, 4, 3, 2, lift. Keep it going. It's 3 marches, 1 knee lift. We get both legs. Adding travel increases the cardio component. Let's do a few more. Make this the last one. Back to march. March it out. All right, so that's the sagittal plane. Let's move on to plane number 2. That's that sideways. If you were a crab and you walked sideways. And we are going to be a crab. We're going to go into a step touch. I'll count you down in 4, 3, 2, step touch. Step touch, step touch. Working in the frontal plane. Make sure you've got room to add a grapevine. Not yet. But I'm going to scoot over just a tiny bit towards the left so I've got that room. And stay here. We're going to add a second move before we do that grapevine. We're going to change our step touch into hamstring curls. In 4, 3, 2, hamstring curl. Kick your bottom. By the way, there's no music. We're just going to the cadence of my count. So if you want to slow it down, if I'm going too fast, feel free. I'll count you down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, back to step touch. All right, now we're going to put them together. And it's going to be a grapevine and 3 hamstring curls. In 4, and 3, 2, grapevine. 3, 2, 1, grapevine. 3, 2, 1, do it again. 3, 2, 1, come back. 3, 2, 1, to the right. 3, 2, 1, to the left. 3, 2, just a few more. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, last one. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. March it out. It's right lead, right lead. Pump the arms. All right, last motion to warm up. And that's the motion that rotates the body, the transverse plane. We'll do just 2 separate moves. We won't even combine them. We'll do them separately. The first one is a little bit slower, and the second one is a little bit faster. The first one is the curtsy lunge. Pause the march. Take your right foot behind, curtsy, step together, and left foot behind, curtsy, step together. Keep it going. Keep the hips squared towards the front of your room. Shoulders relaxed, ribcage lifted. Squeezing the abdominal muscles. Beautiful posture. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Pause the motion. We're going to take it into a skater's lunge. It's a little bit faster. You still tap behind, but there's no pause at the center. You can swing those arms, or you can keep your hands at your hips. You pick. Imagine you're skating down the ice rink with speed, with control. I'll count you down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale. And let's go to the bar. We'll do 5 sequences at the bar. The last one we'll use a single weight. So have your carton of chicken stock or your dumbbell ready. No heavy weights on this class, between 1 and 5 pounds. Let's face the bar for our first series here. Light fingers on the bar, tall spine. We're going to go into a Karate Kid motion. I'll show you what that looks like from the front. It's a step behind and an open knee. And now face the bar so you've got some support. And if you want, when you lift that knee up to open knee, you can also come up on tiptoe or releve, if you want to call it that. Our number is 12. We've been doing 10s, but you guys are strong, so I'm going up to 12. Let's go. Karate Kid. Behind, open knee. Behind, open knee. I'm staying flat foot for the first ones, but now I'm going to add that tiptoe. This is 5, 6, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bring that bent knee next to your standing leg. Flex the foot. We're going fire hydrant lift. 2 up, 1 down. Here we go. Up, up, down. Up, up, down. Up, up, down. Up, up, down. This is 5, 6, 6 more. 5, 4. Working the gluteus medius. Last one. And now take that bent knee and kick your bottom as you rise up on the ball of the opposite foot. Kick, 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 kick. Here's 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, release that calf. We're going to take that same sequence on the other side. You don't need to move your chair because we're facing the chair. So let's start off with that Karate Kid motion. Make sure you're not going to hit the wall. I'm going to turn slightly here. And now take the opposite foot behind and open into a bent knee. Same thing. If you want, you can add the releve or the tiptoe on the open knee. This is 5, 6, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay flat-footed. Find your balance. Bend the knee. Bring the knees together. Shoulders relaxed. Flex the foot. Fire hydrant lift. 2 up, 1 down. Here we go. Up, up, down. Up, up, down. Up, up, down. Up, up, down. This is 5, 6, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. And take that bottom, that heel to your bottom with the uprising of the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't lean forward. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, release that calf. Give it a shake. Good work, my friends. Sequence number 2 coming up. We're going to be folded at the chair, so I'm making the letter L from the hips. And we can take the arm, place it on the back of the chair, and then the opposite hand. Walk back, make the letter L, take the big toe, so with the arm that's on the chair, and I'm not calling out right or left in case you're oriented differently. So the arm that's on the chair, the opposite leg is the one that's moving. Big toe touches the earth, and we're going to do full range of motion, warrior 3 lift. Don't hang your head, and don't tip your chin up either. Just a natural alignment of the neck and spine. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up to your arabesque. Stay here, and we're going to add a motion of tucking that straight leg down towards the opposite calf. Looks like that. Now let's start together. Warrior 3, tuck to the calf. Extend and tuck. There's 3 and 4, 5. Don't hang your head. 6. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there. We're going to take our last motion here, taking that extended leg and to the same elbow, same side. So tucking it up and then extending it back. That was a bonus if you went with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the navel. 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that leg. Rise up. Tap out that supporting leg, hip and thigh. We're going to do that same sequence on the other side. You do not need to move your chair. Come into the letter L again. Opposite arm comes onto the chair back, placing the hand at the end of the fingers. Whichever arm is on the chair, opposite leg is going to step back. That's your lifting or your moving leg. Don't hang your head. Don't tip the chin up. Look towards the chair seat, just towards the edge of the chair seat. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg up to your arabesque again. And now take that straight leg, bend the knee, and tap the calf. And then extend it back out. That was a bonus. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it straight. Now taking that straight leg, bending it to the same side elbow. We'll go together on this one. Here we go. 1, straighten. 2, straighten. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. You got it. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Release the leg. Soften the knees. Rise up. Give it a shake. Again, tap out that supporting leg, hip and thigh. Now we're going to go into a side-facing series. So I'm going to turn my chair slightly to be straight on, angled onto your screen. We're going to start, and I'm your mirror image now. I am going to call out right and left. Your right leg is closest to the chair. That's your supporting leg. That's your foundation. We're going to start with the left leg coming to a knee lift and then releasing back down. If you want, like the other one, you can go into that releve or tiptoe, or you can stay flat-footed. Tall spine. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I'm adding releve. You can stay flat-footed if you want. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second move, adduction, going across midline. 1, 2, 3. Again, you can add releve if you want. Here's 6. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet back together. And now that leg is going to lift diagonally across the body and come out into an abduction lift, flexing the foot. That was a bonus. Let's do it together. Diagonal lift, swing it out. Lift and swing. 3 and 4. If you want, add releve on the knee lift. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. Now we're going to have to switch our bar to the other side and do that same sequence. We won't switch it every time, but I don't want you to get too overloaded on one side. So we'll switch every other. All right, starting with that knee lift. Again, option for releve or tiptoe if you want. Shoulders down, ribcage lifted. You can even bring this opposite hand to your hip or behind your back, and that'll help you keep those shoulders back. Here we go. Let's lift that right leg. 1, 2, 3. Option for releve if you want. 5, 6. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that heel forward and we're going across the midline. Adduction, inner thigh. 1, 2, 3. Option for releve. 5, 6. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet come back together. Last move, diagonal knee lift. And swing it out with a flexed foot. Let's go together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Option for releve on the lift. 6. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Working the outer thigh and the gluteus medius on that one. All right, keep your chair here. We're only going to move it every other. So we're going to set a lunge here. Leg that's closest to the chair, your left leg, if you're your mirror image. This is going to set your lunge. If you want to add a little activation of the calf muscle, lift that forward heel. Shoulders back, rib cage lifted, double time pulse. So I'm counting every other pulse. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that heel down. Back leg is coming all the way forward, all the way back. Let's keep going. Here's 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, and 6. Only 6 more, forward and back. You got this. Keep breathing. 4, 4, 3, 3. Tall spine. 2, 2. Last pair. Hold it back. Stay here. And now we're going to take that back leg, bring it up to the forward foot. Just tap the big toe and send it right back. That was a bonus. Let's go together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place those feet together. Tap out that quad. Woo! That quadricep was really engaged there. Let's move our chair. And we'll do that sequence on the other leg. And then move on to the last sequence. All right. Keeping that right foot forward, step your left leg back, set your lunge, shoulders back, ribcage lifted. If you want, lift the forward heel, double time pulsing. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 more. Tall spine. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Drop that forward heel. Bring the back leg all the way forward, all the way back. Let's do it together. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Engage those abdominal muscles. Keep the shoulders relaxed. This is 6, 6 more. 5, 4, 3. Big range of motion here. Heart rates come up. Last one. Keep it back. Shoulders back. We're taking the back leg to meet the forward foot. Just tapping the big toe. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Hips stay low. 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Whew, tap out that quadricep. All right, last sequence, also side facing. This is the one to use a single weight. You don't have to. We're going to be doing a one-arm press, a one-arm lateral lift, and a one-arm forward lift. Your arm has weight, so if you want to go empty-handed, you're still working those muscles. Or you can grab a small weight. We're going to set up a first position squat. So make the letter V with your feet. Make sure you're not too close. I'm kind of close to my chair. I feel like my elbow is hugging into my waistline. So I'm going to just step out just a tiny bit so there's airspace between my elbow and my body. We're going to go into a little tiptoe motion here. Bring that opposite arm into cactus. So right hand on the chair back, left arm holding your weight or empty-handed. Come into your little demi squat, demi plie, and press the arm up, and now come back. That was number 1. We'll count that one. 2, 3, don't lean forward. 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your heels. Parallel the feet. 2 sticks like the number 11. We're going to take this one out to the side lift or a lateral lift. Make sure you're not leaning forward into your squat. You want to have your bottoms pushing backwards. Again, option to come up on releve or stay flat-footed. Push those hips back though. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. Neutral wrist. Don't bend your wrist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the heels. Step your left foot forward. Going to split stance with a forward lift. So place that weight in front of your left thigh. Weight is in that right leg. Bending both knees. Lifting the arm forward. Let's do it together. We'll count this slow one. It's number 1. And lift back up. And now at tempo. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push those hips back. 6 more. 5, 4. Neutral wrist. 3, 2. Last one. Whew. All right, when I say neutral wrist, that means keep that wrist aligned with the forearm. Don't let it flop down like that. Let's switch your bar over to your opposite side. And we'll finish up. Last sequence, last side. All right, set your position. V shape on the legs, on the feet. Light fingers of the left hand on your bar. Weight or empty hand in your right arm. You can do this empty-handed. Overhead press with just the weight of the arm is good too. Come up with the heels. And now come into your demi squat. Push the arm up and come back. Here's 2 and 3, 4. Remember, if I'm going too fast, slow it down. You don't have to go at my pace. 6 more if you're at my pace. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flat feet. Parallel the feet. 2 sticks. Number 11. Light fingers on the bar. This time it's a parallel foot squat. Up on releve. Heels up. And a lateral lift. Here we go. Hips go back. 1, 2. Neutral wrist. 3, 4, 5. Level chin. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flat feet. Place your right foot forward. Coming coming into your split stance, and this time it's a forward lift. So place that weight in front of the right thigh. Bear the weight mainly in the left leg as you push your hips back and down. Forward lift and release at tempo. 2, 3, 4, 5. Neutral wrist. Last 6 and we're done with the bar segment. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Set your weight down. We'll use it in a minute. But before we go to upper body and core, we've been working these lower body muscles really hard. So let's give them a stretch. Face your bar. Doesn't matter which foot you start with. Step one of the feet halfway back. Push the heel into the earth. Knee is straight. Stretching the upper part of the calf. Take it all the way back. Knee is still straight, heel is lifted. Runner's lunge, stretching the lower part of the calf. Catch your breath, deep breaths. Step that foot in. Bring that same foot up to your bottom. Grab it with the same hand. And now draw the knees together, draw the heel to your bottom, and then push the foot into the hand. Resisting against the hand, stretching the quadricep, top of the thigh. Breathe. Release. We'll do the calf and the quadricep on the other side, and then we'll get both hamstrings. Take your opposite leg halfway back. Push the heel into the earth. Knee is straight. Don't lean forward here. Relax the shoulders. Step that foot all the way back. Knee is still straight. Heel is lifted. Push the heel away. As well as the lower part of the calf, we're also getting the hip flexor, the psoas. And now step the feet together. Take that same foot up to your bottom. Grab it with the same hand. Bring the knees together. Heel as close to your bottom as you can get it. And then push, resist against the hand, pushing the top of the foot into the hand, stretching the quadriceps. Breathe. And release. Turn side facing to your chair. We'll get the hamstrings. Step your right foot forward. Heel is on the earth. Knee is straight. Send your hips down and back. Your right hand should not push on that stretching leg. So bring it behind or on your hip. Either one. Keep your chin level. Push your hips back a little further for a deeper stretch. And then rise up. Bend the knee and step together. Opposite leg hamstring, step your left foot forward, knee is straight, send your hips down and back. Breathe. A little bit deeper if you can, and then rise up, bend the knee. We are done with our bar, so go ahead and get it out of the way. And let's grab your second weight. So we have 2 weights available to us, but our first exercise is 1 weight. We're going to come into a stance with your hips a little bit wider, your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Bringing the weight up to the chest, we're going to go into halo right and left, and we count each one as 1. So that means 1 on the right, 1 on the left, for a total of 15 on each side. Shoulders relaxed. Take that weight over your right ear, all the way back to the chest, and then over your left ear, all the way back to the chest. If that's too much, do that circle in front of your face. Here's the option. Listen to your shoulders. That was 2. Here's 3, and 3, and 4, and 4. If this is too fast, slow it down. Go at your own pace. 6, and 6, 7, and 7, 8, and 8, working shoulder strength and shoulder mobility. Engage the abdominal muscles. This is 10, and 10. 5 more pairs, 5 more on each circle. Here's 4 more. Engage those abdominal muscles, protect your low back. 2 more pairs. Last set, 1 and 1. Release, grab your second weight. We're going to do a combo move here, deadlift with a row. So weights are in front of your thighs. From the side view, I want to show you my knees. Look, they have a tiny bend in them. Here's what happens if you hyperextend. Boom, the bend goes away. That is not very helpful for your low back, so keep that slight bend in the knees. We're going to trace the weights down your legs, only go as far as what feels right for your low back, and then don't come right back up because we're going to do a row at the bottom. All right, 15, let's do it together. Come down into your deadlift. You might stop here or go below the knees. And now palms face, 1 row, face the legs, and then come back up. That was 1. Here we go. Deadlift, 1 row, come back up. That's 2. Bow and row. Use your abdominal muscles to squeeze. Down and row and lift. That was 4. Down and row and up. That's 5. Down. Palms face for the row, and then face the legs to come up. That's 6. Down. Row. Squeeze to come up. 7. Down. Row and lift. 8. Down and row and up. This is 9. Almost there. Down and row. Come up, soft knees. That was 10. Down, row, and lift. 5 more. That was 5 more, right? This is 4 more. Deadlift and row. This is 3. Down and row. 2. There we go. Sorry about that. I was too loud. I scared the doggies. That was your last one. All right, forward lift. We're going to go forward lift. Make sure your elbows have a tiny bend in them, so don't hyperextend the elbow joint. If it's too much to lift both arms at the same time, you can alternate 1 and 1, but because the number's 15, you have to add 1 extra at the end, so you'll have 8 and 8 on each arm. All right, tall spine, shoulders relaxed. Remember, neutral wrist. Raise your wrist in line with the forearm. Don't do that. Don't break the wrist. Here we go. I'm doing 2 arms together, but you can alternate. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders relaxed. 4, 5. Remember, you can slow it down and go at your own pace. Listen to your body. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you were alternating, do 1 more to finish and even it up. And we're done. We're going to go into an uppercut motion, working shoulders and biceps. So step wide on your mat. Externally rotate so the toes point slightly out, heels slightly in. Come into a little baby sumo squat. Place your palms to face your body. And we're going to scoop up into an uppercut punch with the right, and then scoop with the uppercut punch to the left. That was a bonus if you did it with me. We're counting each punch as 1 and 1, so it's 15 on each side total. Let's go. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4, 4. Watch your knees. Lift the heel if you need to protect the knee joint. 7 and 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. 5 more pairs. You got this. Keep breathing. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. And step it together. All right, another combo move here for the triceps and the back body. We're going to go into a kickback, tricep kickback, and then a fly with bent arms, L-shaped arms. I'm going to turn in a slight diagonal, because we're coming into a baby squat, but don't lift your bottoms up like that. Instead, think about tucking your tail. We're going to stay in this squat, but we're only going to do 10 so we don't bother the low backs too much. Elbows start in the letter L, and then we straighten them by pushing the weights back behind us, come back to the letter L, and then we fly with the bent arms. That was a bonus if you did it with me. Let's go together. Here we go. Kick back and fly. Kick back and fly. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. Squeeze the abdominal muscles. 6. Neutral wrists. 7. Shoulders relaxed. 8. 9. Don't clench your teeth either. 10. Relax your jaw. 5 more. 4. 3, 2, and 1. And guess what? I lied. I said I was going to do 10. We did the whole 15 anyway, because we're strong, right? All right, set one weight down. This is our last exercise with a weight, and it only uses one. We're going to hold it again with 2 hands in front of our chest. Come into that sumo squat again. Externally rotated hips. Toes are pointing out, heels are pointing in. Come into that sumo squat. And we're just going to rotate the weight like it's a steering wheel. Each turn counts 1 and 1, so a total of 15 dips to each side. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're done with weights. Yay. We're going to take it to a few poses to work our core. The first one is going to be a knee side plank. So if you need a cushion, you can either double over your mat or you can add a little pad or a hand towel rolled up. We'll go ahead and come into hands and knee pose. I'm going to be your mirror image. Take your right foot, kick it off to the right, step your left foot back, right hand in the center, right underneath your head, and then drop that left heel down as you lift your left arm up to the sky. We're going to kick our bottoms with that left foot. If you want, you can kick and then come right back to the floor. Or, challenging your balance and your core strength, float the foot and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Before we go to the other side, we're going to do a forearm plank. It could be on your knees or it could be on your toes. So I'll show knees first. If you want that knee version and you want to keep your little pad or support underneath your knees, coming into your knee plank, palms are flat. Don't interlace your hands. That increases your blood pressure. Toenails relaxed, and we're going to dip one hip down and then dip the other hip down. It's as if there's a beach ball right on your mat, and your pelvis is laying on the beach ball, and you're rolling over that beach ball. Each dip counts as 1 and 1, so it's a total of 15 dips on each side. I'm going to go to toe plank, but you can stay on knees. Let's come into that position. I'm going to use my pad for the elbows instead. Get ready. Neutral spine. Push the heels back if you're on your toes. And let's go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. You got this. 5 more dips on each side. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and 1, and 1. Whew. Release. Now we'll switch it over and get that knee side plank on the other side. I'm turning to face you the other side. Adjust your support for your knees if you need one, or double over the other end of your mat. Come into table pose. Take your left foot, kick it off to the edge. That's your kickstand. Left hand in the center, right foot steps back, and that right heel drops down. Right arm up to the sky. Remember, you can kick your bottom and then come back to toe touch the floor, or float that leg up and let's go. 1. Sorry, I'm gonna have to move. Sorry about that. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Go ahead and take one quick child's pose here. And then we're going to come onto our back body and finish off with just a few crunches. We won't do 15. We'll just do 5 on each side. We're going to do knees dropped, oblique crunches. So lie on your backs, knees bent, and then lower the knees to one side. Doesn't matter which side. The side the knees are lowered to, that shoulder blade stays on the ground for support. Fingertips to the back of your head. Don't pull on your head. Just stabilize your head. We'll do 5 on this side. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy peasy, right? Bring the knees back up. Walk them over to the other side. Whichever side your knees are on, that shoulder blade stays on the earth. Fingertips to the side of the head, stabilize, don't pull. And now keep an apple under your chin as well. And we lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and hug the knees, releasing that low back. Take a full body stretch, fingertips as far away from the toes as you can. Inhale. Exhale, yawn. Roll to your side and come to a seated position, and we'll finish off our last few minutes with just a few upper body and lower body stretches. Let's get the hips. Let's come into our figure 4 stretch. Draw that right foot in, set the ankle on top of your left thigh, recline, and then bend your left knee. Set up the stretch for your body. We're going for those deep muscles there, gluteus medius and piriformis. Every time we lifted the leg out to the side, we were working those muscles. If you want a deeper stretch, bring those hips a little bit closer to the heel. Breathe. One more breath cycle. Keep the knee bent. Go ahead and straighten the left leg and pick up that right foot with your left hand and come into a little cradle motion here. Just a gentle, dynamic stretch. Dynamic because it's moving. Pause the motion, set the foot down to the inside of that left leg, and we'll go into a little folded stretch here for the low back, outer thigh, and hip. Bring your hands just below the left knee. Draw the elbows down and draw the head forward. Breathe. Lift up. Straighten it out. We'll do those couple stretches on the other side, starting with our figure 4 stretch, ankle on top of the thigh, recline and bend the right knee. Maybe add a little enhancement here, drawing the hips closer to the heel if you like. And now going into our cradle stretch. Keep the left knee bent. Let's straighten the right leg out. Pick up your left foot with your right hand. Gently cradle. Pause and set the foot down to the inside of the right leg. Sit tall, fold from the hip crease. Hands come below the knee, elbows draw down, reaching your head towards the toes, stretching the low back, the hips, and the outer thigh, specifically on the left side. And lift up out of that pose. Extend both legs out. We'll stretch the biceps a little bit here. Let's stretch the backs of the shoulders by giving yourself the biggest, gigantic, but most gigantic hug ever. Add a little motion and pat yourselves on the back. You are done. Thank you, bartenders. Hope to see you again next week. Don't forget, we're now on Fitness with Bridget for these saved videos. Have a great week. Bye.